guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. You guessed it, another 30 inks 30 days. Before I jump into today's ink, I realized yesterday I forgot to show you what that looks like without the like my guide tracing sheet underneath. So look, a few little mistakes on this page, but I definitely do like these kinds of images and really like all three of those inks, but I think this ended up being my favorite. But onwards and upwards, we're getting somewhere. I'm not regretting trying to do this too much. So let's jump straight in and get another ink going. Kind of want to, I thought it might be fun to I'm closing my eyes, but I also know what I put in here, but like to show you, oh, what are some that I have coming up? Ooh, oh, did you see anything? Oh, okay. So let's do it now. Maybe because I just did that, I'll try and grab one from the bottom. Oh, what's that one right there? Okay, this is Teranishi Inks Opera Rose. This is another one I got for Mother's Day, so it's in that kind of pinky, orangey, browny, purpley colorway. And I made myself some little, again from Canva. I misspoke then. I didn't make them. I found and then tried to edit some different pictures. All right, so this one, let's see how I go. I might start with the tent there. So I think yesterday I was saying that if you're in Australia, it's a long weekend for the Queen's birthday, King's birthday. I misspoke. And quite randomly, so I'm one of four. I have two sisters and a brother, and all four of us, our birthdays fall on some sort of long weekend public holiday day. So at the very start of the year, one of my siblings always gets the Australia Day long weekend, but fully agree that, change the date. Always was, always will be. But with the day where it is at the moment, she gets that long weekend. Then I get what is now King's birthday long weekend in Melbourne for quite a ridiculous, I don't know why, we have a grand final public holiday. Even though the grand final is on the Saturday, we get the Friday off. So one of my siblings has that we didn't grow up with. How old is that now, I wonder? I think it'd be under 10 years. I think it's ridiculous. I don't really understand why we have it off, but we do. So there's a long weekend there. And then finally my youngest sibling gets the, when you get like those days between Christmas and New Year's off, their birthday falls in there. So there's days off or a long weekend there too. Quite random, but also nice. So let's actually go back to what we're all here for, which is inks. And this ink I think is awesome. It's like an orangey brown. I don't even know how I'm describing it. It's ambery and reds and browns all together. It's like a really, really dark orange is what I want to call it. But I love it. I think it's really beautiful. It feels really nice on both of these nibs. But I just think that color is, really, really gorgeous. Teranishi. I always never forget inks. So this is the first Teranishi inks I'm pretty sure that I've tried. I'll just bring it up close for you there. I made myself these little guides to write straight, and I just don't seem to be using them, so always write not straight. You're not really getting any shading in there, But, you know, let's take into account it is a dip pen. But maybe some little tiny bits in there, but even just as a straight color, I think that's really, really gorgeous. It has a really nice warmth to it, doesn't it? Right, let's do a swatch. So give me a second, edit away, cross dissolve, and I'll have that swatch book in front of me. Okay, this could end up being a disaster, but let's give it a go doing it like this. At the end of this month, I would have finished my very first ink swatch book. Let's try and give a bit more of a circle there. Oh wow, what an awesome color. There's like a decadence to it. I don't know, it feels warm, but it kind of feels like tasty. Like, I don't know, if I was to be given like a cup of tea that color, well, I'm saying that, but no, I don't know. I'm just making up connections and metaphors that just don't make sense. But there's something enticing. See, guys, I always get the word I'm looking for in the end, just because I throw some like weird, bizarre stuff in the interim. It's just my way of getting there. Just imagine the frenetic mind map happening in my brain. It is exhausting, but I apologize that you have to bear witness to it as well. So I actually am trying to think of what is this ink even similar to, and I'm really not sure. I don't have many. Why don't I? I'll finish writing it and then I can have a look and see. So interesting that the heavier bits or the wetter bits, I think, is where we're going to see more of that orange come through, and the lighter bits is where we're going to see the pinky. I cannot think of a color that I have that is similar. Like, there's the swatch of it there. I think I said to you guys the other day, like, I did these really quickly for this, but I didn't really look at them, and I made myself not look at them since. So I think on this kind of card, it's a little bit more brown, but I mean, I'm just pulling that out, even though I know it's wrong, just to kind of see like a little bit that kind of browny pink. There's a relationship there, but it's definitely not similar, like not close enough. And then I go into greens, which is awesome. How amazing is it when you find an ink that you really haven't explored before? I think that's really great. So I'll show you a close-up of that, and then of this one here. Today's ink, guys, day 13, is Teranishi Inks Opera Rose. I'm really excited by that ink. I really think that might have to be in my July currently inked. I think the ones that I'm pretty sold that have like won me over for July are that one, I think that one, the Cat Guards one, definitely. And then I feel something from this page has to come on board as well. But we're not even halfway, so who knows what we'll pick tomorrow. But I also said on day 15, I'm going to put in everyone's recommendations of other channels that you're watching and loving. So we're almost there. Definitely let me know and I'll tag them all or whatever, add them all in for my video in a couple of days' time. All right, as always, thank you guys so much. If you could hit like and subscribe, that would be amazing. And I'll chat to you guys again tomorrow. Bye.